Peace. Come in the righteous name of Lord Supreme, wise man of the law. Building with you on today's Supreme Mathematics. Today is January 9th, 2021. And today's Supreme Mathematics that's born. That's number 9. 1 is the highest number in mathematics. Alright? It's a number that always equals itself. Whenever you add it, whenever you multiply it, whatever the case may be. Try to see it on your own. Well, what I wanted to add on today about was, let's talk about what really went on down there at the Capitol. Alright? This is my perspective. I'm not saying that these are actual facts. I'm just, building with you guys because I'm on live. I'm on my little journey. And I'm taking it easy today. So, I just wanted to bless you guys with my understanding of how I see what took place down at the Capitol, right? So, let's deal with today's degree first. Peace. Let's deal with today's degree first. Today's degree in the 1 of 40 asks, tell us why the devil teaches the 85% that a mystery God brings all this. Answer. To conceal the true and living God, which is the Son of Man, and make slaves out of 85% by keeping them worshiping something he knows they cannot see invisible. And he lives and makes himself rich from their labor. The 85% knows that it rains, hail, snows, and also hear thunder above their heads. But they do not try to learn who it is that causes all this to happen by letting the 5% teach them. They believe the 10% on face value. Alright, so now that I've broken down, peace. Now that I have broken down that degree to you, I'm going to show you how it all correlates with what took place at the Capitol. Now, let's look at it like this, right? There is more than what the eye has seen. Because when you looked at that whole scenery looked like a Million Man March. Like it was a monumental, historic moment in time where things can be changed and things can be... Gotta get across the street. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get across the street here. Things can be changed and things can be revolutionized. Now, what I'm talking about is Trump actually told motherfuckers to go inside of the Capitol and take back what is ours as Americans. Now, I don't know whether or not he meant it in a literal sense or he could have meant it figuratively. But from what was being done, everybody took that motherfucker to heart. All Trump supporters, if you notice. Even the Democrats that was there. Now, what do people think about that? You think it was geared towards socialism? Do you think it was geared towards capitalism? Do you think it was geared towards racism? Neither one of the three. It was geared towards the idea that America is at a default stage where we're at a stagnant level of life. There's no growth, there's no economic expansion. We're losing a lot of businesses instead of gaining a lot of economical and political organization. Now, we're not following a lot of the laws constitutionally. But look at this. Motherfuckers went in there. They know ain't no mystery God. They know there's no mystery God. You know why? Because they didn't talk about no prayer. They ain't talk about no Jesus. They ain't talk about let's hold hands. These are a bunch of fucking Republicans. Remember, the country of the United States of America is formerly Republican. I didn't know that, huh? If you ever went to school and did the flag, the nation's flag and shit like that, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. That just shows you right there that this is a Republican country. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go more into when the Democrats came about, but anyways, look at what happened. Everybody went in that motherfucker, caused a riot, came out, no problem. So one lady got killed. I don't know what the fucking whole problem was with that shit, but that shit kind of bugged me out. But look at what Trump did. He wanted to go out with a bang. This motherfucker really did a lot of shit. Like, he knew he was going to jail. He just knew it. Like, motherfuckers wanted his ass out. Now, did the Republicans want him out? Hell no, they didn't want him out. Of course, all of the fucking red states didn't want him out because they're Trump supporters. It's not hard to tell. But what he said made all the while more intense. He said, come and take back what's ours. And them motherfuckers started going. And then what was funny is if you look at the door, I don't think any of those security guards was even holding the door just to close it. They was holding the door to open the motherfucker. And niggas was walking in destroying the shit. Why was that? Well, there's a staged reason for a lot of things that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Was this a staged performance? Was this just to act? Or was this all because Trump was leaving the office and he was either also going to jail? Because Trump is going to jail. No motherfucker had bank accounts in other islands and in other cities and other countries. Dude, you're a whole president. You ain't supposed to have none of your assets when you're a president. Oh, they didn't tell you that. Oh, okay. I forgot. You the businessman. So, but look, what happened now? Now, let's look at this now. We got a colored man now who's the president, Joe Biden, a.k.a. Mr. Pervert. Motherfucker like kids sitting on his lap and shit. Yeah, y'all need to do your research on him. Because he was him and Kamala Harris, Miss Half Original Woman. She's a part of the human families, not the original families. Look at this. You got one human family and you got one half original. Goddamn. And they're both responsible for the black crime wave in 94. They call black people predators. We can't forget about that, but they're not going to forget about that either. But tell me like this. Look at this. People know there's no mystery guy. 85% know there's no mystery guy. They know that these motherfuckers that are allowing these things to take place, they know what's going on. They know what's happening. Dude, there was no security when... Listen, let's just look at how that all looks together. Let's just look at how all that shit looks together, right? You got top-notch security. The United States of America has the top-notch defense, right? Yeah, right. Then they got the CIA agents. Then you got top security. Then you got these motherfucking snipers that's supposed to be all over the place protecting and making sure nobody even gets past the gate. Yes, people got past the gate. The little ass gate that y'all stand by. Okay. Missed me with that bullshit. Then motherfuckers is walking in there, sitting in Nancy Pelosi's office, putting her feet on her desk, stealing shit. And then now y'all motherfuckers want to convict motherfuckers because they went in there because Trump told them niggas to go in there? That's not no fucking, come on. That shit is a bunch of bullshit. If you guys fell for that banana in the tailpipe, kudos to you. More power, because you are officially a dummy. Because, man, it was not about racism. It was not about political. It was... dealing with politics, but it was dealing with more of having the America open back up again, man. You know what I'm saying? People are in desperate need, man. People are becoming homeless because of the pandemic. So why don't you guys just push the envelope As if we're the United States of America, that means that we come together constitutionally and we follow the amendments accordingly to what's right and exact. Meaning, when we are, it says we the people. So if we are the people, we are the ones that are attended to. We are the ones that are in need of. If you want your economy or you want this government system to fail, all you have to do is stop pushing financial, you know what I'm saying? Adding on finances and shit for the government. Because look, we're in an economic struggle right now, and financial, because people are losing jobs. That means the economy is crashing. They're talking about an economic crash. Now they know that it rains, hail, snows, are also here thunder above their heads. They know that this shit's about to come. They know that this. Look at it like this. I'm gonna use this because I like using this because it makes more sense to me because I'm involved in the stock market. If you want to understand if the economy is either doing good, bad, or indifferent, or just flat, go invest your money in the stock market and see where your money goes at. I mean, you might hit, you might not, but it all depends. Because right now at this time and moment, look at what's happening. There's a whole so-called revolution. It's not a revolution, man. This was a domestic attack. It wasn't a terrorist attack. It was a domestic attack. You know what I'm saying? It was not either one of those. It was not a terrorist attack. It was a domesticated attack. Cause look at how many people. Yo, it was so many people at the fucking monument. It was like the Million Man March. Did you see that? If you looked at it from a helicopter point of view, you'd have been like, yo, damn, there's a lot of people for these motherfuckers right here. You would have thought that motherfucker was God. But he God of this cipher, of this world, because people are caught up in 6. Now, if you look at the number 9 and you turn it around, it looks like the number 6, and you take that to the 6th degree in the lost found Muslim lesson number 1, and it asks, tell us why the devil teaches and keep our people illiterate. And it says so that he may use them for a tool and a slave. He keeps them blind to himself so he can master them. Illiterate means ignorant. All right. Now, when you look at it like this, check this out. Let's build on this, because the 85% take a lot of shit on face value. They believe the 10%. The rich slave makers, the one that got billions and billions of dollars, and the ones that is not really even trying to help us, but they really trying to make us and keep us down as much as they can. And when you're looking at the whole aspect of life, right? How can they use it as a tool in the slaves? Well, that's easy. If you don't have any economic education, or no financial education, you're doomed to fail in this world that we live in, because this world is ran by the infrastructure of so-called white supremacy and money and greed. However, when you look at the whole aspect of things in life, right? Look at it like this. It says, tell us why the devil teach and keep it. This guy is already teaching you at an early age. You have to rely on me. You need me. Now you have a set birth record, because why? You only set your mind on 6. You're stuck in 6. And what I mean by that is you can't get out of the Earth's atmosphere. In other words, your mind is limited to what they want you to think and how they want you to think. Now you're sitting here not knowing about economic, growth, being an economist, being a strategist, you know what I'm saying, understanding the terrain and understanding what's happening and why it's happening. These are the things that are brought to you in part by Donald Trump. Now we got a motherfucking pervert in the office, Joe Biden. If you would have saw the shit that Donald Trump put up on this motherfucker, you would have been like, yo, well, I'd rather have Donald Trump. At least he's blunt, but at least he's honest. I mean, he may not look like he has all that education, but shit. Joe Biden looks kind of, creepy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know. And the funny thing about it, yo, it's just that Joe Biden makes a little bit more sense because of the way that he talks. But no, I'm lying. If you go back, yo, look at. It's a video that says, Donald Trump exposes Joe Biden cringes in America. And when you look at that motherfucker, you gonna be like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And he is on. This motherfucker is bugged out. But let's not get off the topic of today's degree. They know that a raised hell snows are also hear thunder above their heads, but they do not try to learn who it is that caused all this to happen. People know what's going on. People know what's happening as far as with the government. Because you know why? This is going to be something that's going to be very historic and iconic. That's going to go down in the history of America because no president has done this. If you look into history, no president has done this. And if they have done it, please refer and get back to me. What president before they got out of office has done what Donald Trump has done? And caused a riot and went out with a bang. This nigga said, I'm going out with a fucking bang, nigga. Y'all niggas trying to get me? Fuck y'all niggas. I'm taking America back by the balls. That motherfucker got heart, man. You gotta respect Donald Trump in that aspect. But any other aspect, nah. He's not savvy in it. But you gotta look at it like this. He wasn't really doing things the right way. I feel like if he was a little bit more politically sound and economically understanding as far as how things are ran, because he's coming from a business aspect. I'm not justifying nothing that he does or how he does it. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying, I said if. So like I'm saying, that's a possibility. It don't exist. I'm just speculating. So, you know, dealing with that whole aspect, like, you gotta realize, man, these motherfuckers know, the 85% knows what's happening. They know what's going on. When they hear the sound, they know where it's coming from. They know what's popping off, what's taking place. But they want to be oblivious to it, illiterate and ignorant. Like I said, go to that 6th degree in the 1 of 14, and it tells us why the devil teach and keep our people illiterate. And I said, so he may use them for a tool and a slave. He keeps them blind to themselves so he can master them, illiterate and ignorant. So when you fall victim to the devil's civilization, you fall under his wiles and under his conformities. Because at the end of the day, whatever he wants you to do, you'll do. Matter of fact, he doesn't even have to tell you because you're already under that spell, or even under that type of hypnosis for you to follow suit without even having to tell you. That's why they believe the 10% of face value. They go with what they telling you because you know why? They feel like for so many years, why would they lie to them? They're bringing about the truth. So the least they can do is what? Help us along the way, but not knowing that what they're really doing is covering up a lot of conversion and lies, a lot of perversion and lies and deceit, just through trying to, you know, baby them through economic stimulus packages. No, we do want to work. Us as Americans, we do want to work, and we are all essential workers. Don't miss the message, man. You know, a law came here and told us we're here to reveal, not conceal. They're concealing. They're hiding something. There's another agenda behind this. Don't be too quick to just look at it with a blind eye. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't all what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? And I want a lot of y'all to understand that I'm not trying to force you guys to listen to follow my perspective. I'm just helping you guys look at it from another angle. All right? When that was revealed, when that situation was born and brought into existence through Donald Trump, because he had a determined idea to cause separation and problems in the government, because he wanted to leave in an uproar, in a pandemonium, because he felt that what happened was he was robbed. He was beaten unfairly. Like, get the fuck out of here. Donald Trump, you suck, bro. You suck as a president. You suck all across the board. I know a lot of people like Donald Trump don't suck. He know what he was doing. Okay, but why? Because he was helping us with stimulus packages? Okay, it's a pandemic. We need help. We're going to have a financial crisis. Are people not understanding? When you have a pandemic, which is an international warning of a plague or disease, you have to have a financial backup plan for America or the country that you're running. Because if you don't have one, you can have an economic crash once again, stock market crash, another recession, or a Great Depression, or another form of the Great Depression. A lot of individuals are not understanding this aspect. And the reason why they don't understand this aspect is because they don't understand how things are done. Everything has an economic and a financial structure to it. But for us to take these things that was happening on face value, we shouldn't. We got to be more conscientious of what's happening around us and why it's happening. And if we do want to change any of this, here's the jewel in what I'm saying, if you don't get anything else. Start in your community first. Because revolution is starting in the community first, where you live, and making changes there. Then branching out. See, people are doing it backwards. Everybody's trying to be big and then think small. No, go small and then go think small and go big. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is this, man. I know that y'all been trying listening to me for 20 minutes, which is fine. Y'all probably didn't get nothing out of what I'm saying, which is cool. But I'm gonna say this. Learn all that you can in regards to politics and these power relationships. Because I guarantee once you start becoming more conscientious and aware morally of what's happening, you won't think I'm bugging. Because this is a smoke screen, y'all. This is the whole smoke screen. That's all that is. It's a fucking smoke screen for something else to happen. Now, Joe Biden said that he finally won all of the elections in Georgia. Now he want to push for the stimulus in 2000. Okay. But you got people that saying absolutely not in the House already. That's nuts. 2000. Nigga, what the fuck do you think we need then? Cause what? Your family don't got coronavirus? Your family not fighting a pandemic? Your family don't got... I know your family got small businesses, and it's the people that I'll be getting pissed off about in these houses that no one understands that this can help the economy or even balance it out. Why wouldn't you want to go forth with something like that? If I was a president, man, fuck that. I'm going for it because you know why? I feel like it's going to really balance out everything, and we can restructure our plan on how we're going to settle this problem that we're having in regards to this COVID or this pandemic. Don't you understand? You make a plan with sub-plans. You make small plans and turn it into a big plan, and then it turns into a project. But anyways, trust me with it. You guys have a good night. Y'all take it easy. Peace.